Welcome to this lesson on finding x and y-intercepts of a rational function. Today we will focus on understanding how to identify these intercepts and practice with examples. To start, let's look at a rational function. F of x equals the fraction 3 times x squared minus 2x minus 8 over x plus 1 times x minus 2. A rational function is a fraction of polynomials. We'll find the x and y-intercepts for this function. Let's start by finding the y-intercept. This is the point where the graph meets the y-axis. By setting x to 0 in the function, substituting it in, and simplifying, we can find the y-intercept. Substituting, f of 0 equals the fraction 3 times 0 squared minus 2 times 0 minus 8 over 0 plus 1 times 0 minus 2. Let's simplify that expression. The numerator will reduce to negative 8, and the denominator will become negative 2. So, the y-intercept is the coordinate 0, 4. Now let's move on to the x-intercepts, where the graph meets the x-axis. The x-intercepts can be found by setting the numerator equal to 0 and solving for x. In this function, we'll set 3x squared minus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. We will solve for x using the quadratic formula. The formula is x equals negative b plus, or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all over 2a. In our case, a equals 3, b equals negative 2, and c equals negative 8. Substitute a, b, and c into the quadratic formula. This results in x equals the fraction of negative 2 plus, or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 8 over 2 times 3. Let's simplify under the square root and the rest of the equation. The result is x equals the fraction 2 plus, or minus the square root of 100 over 6. Since 100 is a perfect square, we can take the square root of 100. This gives us two solutions: x equals 2/3 plus 5, and x equals 2/3 minus 5. Thus, the x-intercepts are at the coordinates x equals 2 and x equals negative 4/3. In conclusion, we found the y-intercept by setting x to 0. And to find the x-intercepts, we set the numerator of the rational function to 0 and solve for x. Remember, the intercepts give key information about the graph of a function. Thanks for joining.